What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Khanstens, and today we are back at it with another Starcraft 2 replay. Today we have a pro matchup between two phenomenal players. On the upper right hand corner we have the young Italian Reynor. And on the bottom left hand corner we have the South Korean known as Trap. Trap, he traps players literally. He is such a phenomenal player. People actually used to call him the PvT killer because he would not lose in a PvT. He's just so phenomenal in the PvT matchup. Oops, I accidentally hit my mic there. But now he has even expanded. Now he's even getting a lot better in his PvZ. Like before, I was like, oh, Trap, man, he's just so good at this PvT matchup. Like Maru, he was beating Maru. That could be one of the biggest reasons he had Maru as a, or he still has Maru as a partner. But that could be why. Gateway on the low ground as well. But his opponent is none other than friend Reynor, who is, I think he's 18 years old, maybe 19. I'm not sure. Close to that. But he is currently the #1 player in the world. Alright, if you go on a League of Legends, which is a ranking system, he is #1. He has passed the Finnish Cyril and has taken the throne as #1 player in the world, which is an absolute phenomenal thing to happen at his age. I mean, like, I would never dream of it, alright? He's just such a phenomenal player. No introduction, no explanation needed. He's just good. Alright, so let's see what these two titans of each race can bring to the table. Traps looks like he is going for Nexus after... Oh, Nexus first, yeah. After the... Sorry, wait, what? He went for the Nexus first into Cybercore, which is, I like it, but I do like playing the Cybercore first into Nexus, which is a little bit of a safer play in case Zerg does go for some sort of run by or something of the sort. But Trap scouted. He saw that Reynor was not going for any sort of cheeky plays, so he thought it was safe to do that. But I want to see what the follow-up is. Is he going to go Stargate? Is he going to go for the patented Twilight Council into Glaives? Is he going to go DT? And the only way Reynor is going to stop it is if he can scout it. That is the most important thing right now. And it looks like it is going to be that Twilight Council, which I can assume is going to be for Adept Glaives. DTs, well, it depends on his gas, actually. If he makes his gas, like, right away, or, like, let's say by the 3-minute mark, if he goes for his gases, then I can see him going for DTs. Otherwise, I cannot see him going for DTs. But it's up to Reynor now. Reynor has to scout and make sure that he knows what Trap is doing. Otherwise, Trap is just gonna beat him. I mean, it's pretty simple. Robo on the way as well, so I think it is going to be the Adept Glaive. The moment of truth. Oh, he doesn't have enough gas yet. Ling comes in to scout. Stalker goes in. Shoos that Overlord back to the high ground position. But Reynor, he just has to scout. The most important thing about this build is that you do need to scout, and it is the Glaives going on the way. If you do not scout, it will be very bad, to say the least. But you see, the normal timing I think is like 4 minutes to 4:20 for the average Roach Warren, right? But sometimes players get a little greedy and they like to make it later. Reynor has to make it between the 4 minute to 4:20. Heck, I'd even like to see him throw down right now. But I don't think he has any idea of this going on right now. I think with the lack of the 3rd and 4th gas, he knows that something fishy is up and it's not going to be heavy gas. Which is something that is nice and he can look forward to, but he will come in for the scout. He will see that the 2nd gas is not taken. I mean, the 3rd or 4th gas is not taken. And he immediately plops down that Roach Warren because he knows what is incoming. You see, as a player, when you realize there's no heavy gas items, you know it's not DT, okay? You know it's not something like Stargate, okay? It's usually something heavy, you know, like Zealots or Adept, and since the Adept Glaive build is so popular right now, that is probably what Reynor thought of, even making a safety spine collar. I really like this move. I feel like more players should do this. He has decent street spread connecting his natural and his 3rd base. And now it's up to my boy Trap. He has to make the push. Let's see how much damage he can get done. If he can get done, like, if he can kill, like, let's say 15 workers without losing anything at home, I think he's been in a very good position. 2 more gateways are finishing up which means this will be 6 gates, which is quite the commitment. Usually people go 4 gate with this build. I don't think he's going to commit here. Yep. He's just going to back away, force more units out of Reynor. Right now, Reynor mainly has Lings out. Roaches are on the way, but if Trap engages right now before all of these roaches are done, he might be able to actually get something done. 6 more roaches are on the way for Reynor. No lair tech is seen as of yet, so all he's going to have are these roaches and Lings. I mean, he's pumping out 7 drones at once, which is honestly quite ballsy of Reynor. I mean, well, if this was me in this position, I'd be like, yo, time to make like 80 roaches, guys. And then the Protoss would come in with like 10 immortals, and I'd be like, well, GG. But Trap has a lot of adepts right now. This is a frightening amount of adepts. And he does finish that transfer. These lanes are going to evaporate. Look at all these rings. Even in some nice fancy pickup micro, all of the lanes evaporate. Now he can even pick out roaches. With this number of adepts, warping 6 more at a time, he can start picking out these roaches now. Lots of queens there as well. Transfuses going on the roaches as well, but picks up 1 roach, 2 roaches, 3 roaches, and another 4th roach. Wow. Doing a lot of damage. Sends a shade to the 3rd base, but no, he's going to stay in the main base. He cancels that. Nice little force field there he had on the ramp to block away those roaches and queens from entering the main base. I feel like he really needs to split off a couple of these adepts to go do some damage to that drone line, because that drone line has not moved. But at the same time, he's constantly picking off a roach or 2. Looks like he is going to pick off a couple units, but he does commit to the transfer to the 3rd base. And now 5 drones have already gone down. Let's see what actual damage he can get done. See, the drones are the juicy parts, alright? This is the thing he needs to get done. But behind this, Trap is all in. He is not coming into a 3rd base. He's making a couple probes, but that's pretty much it. Alright, 8 drones have gone down. Another queen does get picked off. At this point, I think Trap is doing a good job. But I think he should expand behind this. Did he lose a War Prism? Oh, no. No wonder he lost the War Prism. Which means no constant reinforcements, but nice pull over here. Gets a good amount of drones. 14 drones, 15 drones have already gone down. 16 drones. He will get a couple more, I think. 17, 19 drones. He recalls the 3 back. Trap, I think you should cut your losses now and just go... Wait, did he get another War Prism? Or has that been alive the entire time? Because he did warp in at home. I saw that. Maybe I just missed it, guys. Sorry, I'm partially blind. But I think Trap should just cut his losses and take a 3rd base. But it looks like he might be planning on it. But the lane does pick it off. Because he's still building a lot of adepts. So, I mean, I don't really know what his game plan is. He might just try to finish out the game here. He is ahead, okay? But Reynor is on 3 bases, so he will be able to macro up a lot more. I like this play from Reynor, blocking off the potential of getting into the main base by these adepts. So all he has to defend is this 3rd base. The adepts cannot enter the 3rd base and threaten that. So all Reynor has to do is defend this front on battle. And adepts are not that good in the front on battle. But Big Daddy Immortal is here to output a lot of damage on those roaches. Looks like at the same time, Trap is just constantly making more and more adepts. He is completely all in at this point. I don't see a sign of a 3rd base going up at all. It looks like Trap wants to end this game right now, right here. He's going to continue backing up, warping some more Reynor at the same time, making more and more drones. Yeah, this is why this guy is so good. He's been making drones constantly. He's like, yeah, I can do it. Just preparing for the losses he's already had. It's just crazy. A couple of links. It looks like he's trying to set up a run by. That is what Reynor is mainly known for. Nice force field going down right here, blocking the queens from the Ravagers. And it looks like Trap is actually doing a lot of damage. The War Prism does go down. A little flank there by the Lings from behind. And it looks like Trap lost his War Prism, but another Immortal is coming from the side. If he can rally that, Trap don't lose that Immortal. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That almost hurt my Protoss right there. But Trap, he has officially pushed Reynor back into his natural. He's in a commanding position. He's got 3 Immortals. But that War Prism dying was very, very critical. Right now, all the Zerg units are cooped up into the main base of Reynor. So right now, all he has to do is defend this little choke here. But with constant reinforcements coming on the way from Reynor, since he does have the defender's advantage, it really helps him out. Still, lots of sentries and a reinforcement War Prism coming in from the back. He needs that War Prism, but Trap, he's running dry on minerals. His main base, he's basically mined out, and his natural will start running out very soon. He needs to end the game right now, right here. Reynor, fully saturated on all bases. Well, best saturation on the main and natural, but third is slightly down. Is he gonna go for? Oh, Reynor going in for the massive, like what, 5 lings. Run by right here. Trap, you really need to warp in reinforcement units, my friend. Trap, please. Trap, he's not paying attention right now. He's reinforcing onto the front lines. These lanes are gonna wreak havoc on those probes. Trap, please just fight the probes, or fight the lanes with your probes. You'll get more losses if you don't. 12 probes have gone down. He is gonna fight him now. Still losing lots of probes, warping in a couple depths at home. But already 18 probes have gone down. His continuous focus is on the front lines, but Reynor is outgrowing him in supply massively. 39 to 68 army supply. 21 probes have now died. That's just game over. I think Trap, if he can't do anything with this push, he's not going to be able to get it. He's got 3 immortals, a couple sentries, and a dream, boys. And I don't think that's going to be enough to get... Yeah. Trap, he just... Honestly, I feel like... GG is called the little Italian boy. I should call him a boy. He's a grown man now. I think he's 18.